Welcome to Normal Game Couch, episode 4 of Spintires Mudrunner. I was looking at the map before I started, and I realized I had this vehicle here, the B-131, right in the middle of nowhere, and I don't remember why I have that vehicle there. We're going to take it back to this garage, and try to load it up with garage parts so I can unlock this garage. I've more or less figured out how that works. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Just gotta turn around, that's all. I'm gonna try to rely less on waypoints, because for the last few episodes I've been going really heavy on waypoints, and I don't think I need to go that heavy on waypoints. So we're going to try just kind of feeling my way out through these paths in this forest and everything. There's no sense of exploration if I just stick to the prescribed path the whole time. So I just watched Downsizing with my girlfriend and her parents at her parents' house. Unexpected Udo Kier. I had no idea he was in it. I always like it when that dude pops up and stuff. He was my choice for the Merovingian from the Matrix movies. Ended up being some other dude. Should have been Udo Kier. Of course, you'll know him from Johnny Mnemonic, another movie where he attends a party outside of his demographic. This dude, it's like some 75-year-old dude. He's always hanging out with like scene kids at drug parties. I like him though. I think he was in what's that Stephen King thing about that hospital? Kingdom Hospital? Was he in like the TV version of that or something? Well, I like Udo Kier. Always happy when that dude pops up in a movie. I must say the best part of that movie was the, spoiler alert, but the best part of that movie was the Vietnamese girl. She was fantastic. Yeah, pretty good movie. I kind of went into it expecting Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but on purpose. But man, it really was not like that. It was kind of like what would happen if this technology was real. Like, what are the social implications of that? It's pretty good. I liked it. Alright, so here we are at the garage. Forgive me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure it says garage parts unavailable. Do we have to uninstall? Okay, here we go. Garage parts. Carries 2 garage points. And a garage cart. But I need 4 points. 2 garage points. Oh man. Do I dare try it? We could stick this on and the trailer. Now if I can carry all of this to that second garage, we can unlock that garage. Unlocking that garage isn't the most super important thing, but I kind of would like to see if we can do it. I know from watching other Let's Players that there's like a plains area here that's relatively easy to cross. If we come out through here, and like I said, I'm not going to rely too heavily on the waypoint system anymore. If I got to put something down to help me in my sense of direction. But if we come out over here and then through there, hit either the left or right side of this lake. Probably want to come up through here, then here, then here. So I'm still using the waypoints, but I'm not plotting it out like it's a dotted line. Like we'll use our best judgment. So we're carrying 4 garage points right now. This is enough to do the thing. I have a feeling we're going to be ditching this trailer at some point. Oh my god. Let's see what we can do. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. I figure carrying this big of a load, we can probably get through the plains easy enough. But after that, it's anybody's guess, man. I'm just trying to orient myself for moving forward here. Hop on that all-wheel drive. So now the game becomes, how far can I make it before I flip this trailer over? This is a serious effort, man. You know, when I turned on the game, what, 10 minutes ago, this is not, I didn't think that this is what I was going to be doing. I thought we were going to be doing logs, but I kind of got the idea. Let's do some, let's try to unlock this garage. The hint system says that I should try to unlock the garage. And even though I do think that it's largely unnecessary, it's a good objective. I'd like to have a second garage available. At any rate, it's, you know, it's good to do these things that may even at some times seem unnecessary, just to learn how to do them and to kind of learn the ins and outs of the game's various progression systems and to see how far you can push this kind of thing. See what the limits are, and just, you know, just learn the system, man. You know, you got to pick this stuff up. Like, this may not seem too important now, but 3-4 maps from now, unlocking the garages might be pretty freaking important. So, you know, it's better to learn this stuff in like a safer environment like the fog. You know, put that diff lock on. Really trudging through this stuff now. This plane, it looks easy, but there's like pockets of deep mud. Like some of this grass is just straight growing on some of these deep mud pockets. So it's easy to underestimate the difficulty of this area. But you know, you keep trudging through, hammer down, especially in a place like this. If it gets like very hilly, I wouldn't necessarily be going hammer down because I'd be concerned about flipping this this trailer, this garage trailer. But it's pretty flat here, so I feel relatively comfortable with hammer down. We might have to ditch this trailer, man. Like if we get stuck somewhere or it flips, we might have to ditch it. See, it's starting to get starting to look kind of tricky up here. Let's take a look at the map. I could hit these roads, man. I could probably turn... Ah, there's a lot of trees there. That'd be really tricky. It might be better to just go straight. Maybe hit... hold on, move node. There we go. Maybe hit that path. I think that might be better. Also... and get to that node and delete that. Okay. So we're gonna want to hug this lake. Hug this lake on the right side. Hope we don't flip this thing. If we have to ditch the trailer, we still get 2 garage points. So it's not the end of the world. Unless I flip the whole thing. Like I might flip everything. There's some uneven ground coming up. I'm going to stick close to the bank. I think this is a calculated risk because I want to stick close to the trees so we can pull ourselves out of trouble if we get in trouble with the winch. But at the same time, if I go too far up that bank, it's easier to flip this thing. So, it's calculated risk. This bank seems okay. Where's some wood to knock on? This is going to be the tricky part. This hard left, right at the edge of these trees. Oh. I thought I might have took that too hard, but it worked out okay. Man, this is some serious stuff right here, dude. I feel like I finally got my act together with this game. It took me a few episodes to get there, but I feel like I finally got my act together. I kind of know how things work now. I think. You know, let's get to the garage and see. And I'm not going to start congratulating myself yet. There's still a lot of unfortunate circumstances I might find myself thrust into with this trailer and there's a slight road on the left. I should probably try to get on that road. If you can call that a road. At any rate, we have some trees to grab onto. These ruts right here. These are the kind of ruts that will flip a trailer, man. Like, it's easier to take the road, but at the same time, it's also riskier because, you know, the physics engine in this game is a beautiful thing. Physics engine is so on point, it's not even funny. But there exists a danger that the very severe ruts will flip your trailer or your primary vehicle. Do some serious damage. These kind of ruts here, man, these are what you got to watch for. Plus, we got this wood bridge coming up. This is the most weight I've ever put on this bridge, and I remember even coming across here with the A-class vehicle and noting that it almost seemed like it was going to break. I don't know if these bridges break, but this vehicle would have a good chance of doing it. Yeah, look at that. Look at the way it's shifting around. This is dangerous stuff, man. Oof. Oh, I'm rocking hardcore, man. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was super sketchy. Please say we're close to the thing. We are so close to the garage. I'm carrying 4 garage points. I need 4 garage points to unlock this thing. If I can make it there, knock on wood, man. I literally just knocked on wood because I'm not playing around. I'm not a superstitious guy, but I am not playing around with this. Oh, these freaking trees laying in the mud. How are you gonna screw me up today? Doing good on gas. Oh my god, oh my god. I almost flipped it. I could see it going, man. We want to take it super slow and steady here. We could be barreling across those plains, but we want to take it super slow. These ruts are very severe. They don't look it, but they run deep, and that's the problem. Plus, I'm carving ruts right behind me that this trailer, I think, might be having problems with. A little downhill here. For some reason, I'm sliding off to the right. I don't see the garage in view, but I know it's up there. In fact, I do see it. I can see the wall. It's way out there in the distance, but I can see it. Man, I am so close. There are these tiny, tiny bridges that sneak up on you, and I don't remember if there's one before this garage or not. I think there might be. And those can flip you. So I'm just going to be super careful here. Like I said, this wasn't really part of the plan. I wasn't planning on hauling all this stuff to the garage. I was just going to focus on logs, but I kind of saw the opportunity with this vehicle, which was kind of stranded in the middle of nowhere, and I thought, you know what? Let's knock this garage out. It's not very important on this map to have this garage, but it's a nice addition. This part looks kind of sketchy. It looks like it's pretty deep here. Oh, not bad, not bad. Man, we are putting all our eggs in one basket. God, it's right there. Be mindful. I think I only have to make it to that dotted line. I'm super close. I'm not gonna start like going fast or anything now to just make it. I'm still taking my time. Alright. Unload. Nice! Man, I tell you. So we have everything unlocked. Both garages, all the watchtowers. We've been hauling install add-ons that carry logs in the unlocked garage, or recall A469 to assist you. I feel like, I mean, yeah, we want to carry logs, right? We're at that point again. Whoa. Zoom out a little bit. Log carriage. This carries 3. That carries 4. I feel like we have 3 in right now. So I feel like if we do 4, because we have to get it up to 8. So if we have 3 in right now and we do 4, we're at 7. So I'd still have to make another trip anyway. So why don't I just do 2 more short logs? So we'll put the log carriage in. Just like we used to have, just like we did last time. Turn everything off. And, you know, I'm at a garage which refills your fuel. Not all the way, but a good portion of the way. So I feel comfortable skipping night. This drains liters of fuel, but we'll get it refilled right away because we're at the garage. Plus, there's a fuel station right there. I feel like... Drive to the log kiosk. Okay, we want to drive to the log station. That was my confusion last time. Drive to the log station to load up on the logs. The kiosk is for a different thing. And taking logs to the lumber mill. I feel like this one's closer, so why wouldn't I just go to that one? I have the K700 here, but that's not a hauler. I'm rocking this B-class vehicle right here at this garage, which is a hop, skip, and a jump away from this log station. So it seems like that's the best option. So boom, and we're not going to get super detailed with the waypoints, but I do have to put some down just so I have some idea of where I'm going. All right. This will take me past the fuel station. So I mean, I'm gonna get my 270 right in there. And this up here, you'll see the water in a moment, is where I flipped that A-Class Jeep that time. And that was a learning process too. I think the bog is a really good place to kind of learn the ins and outs of how the game works so that you're better prepared to handle more difficult areas later on. And I'm sure that that's the reason why the bog is the default starting map. So I did not get very far into this at all when I flipped that Jeep. But this is a much bigger vehicle, and I don't think we're going to flip this. Could be wrong. I think we'll be okay. We'll put all-wheel drive on. Dangerous water level. Yes. Not fully submerged, so I'm okay. This is just about where we flipped that Jeep. Maybe a little farther. I don't recall with 100% certainty. Come around the side here. It'd be cool if they added like little flourishes of like woodland critters, or like a Sasquatch or something that you'd catch a glimpse of, like Grand Theft Auto style, you know? I mean, that's not what this game is about, but it would be cool to see like maybe a deer running through here or something. Thread this right in the middle. What if I go straight here? That just goes into a bunch of trees. I'm gonna want to turn right. Gonna want to turn right. You know, in our typical insurance policy here is that we can always winch our way out if we need to. Oh, this is deeper than I thought. We're okay though. No deeper than before. We're surrounded by trees. We can winch out if we need to. I'm going to try not to go too far into the water ahead because I think that is deeper than we want to be. Try to stick to the side where the reeds are. Reeds tend to be a good indicator that, you know, it's not too deep right there. So stay on the reeds. Once we get out of this water, we can probably turn all-wheel drive off. And off. So my problem with the first couple episodes and like trying to figure out what to do about logs and like garages and things like that, my problem is I was overthinking it. Like a lot of stuff in this game kind of just happens automatically. You bring the right truck to the right place with the right upgrade and the right thing happens. You just have to facilitate that. So I was thinking about it too hard. And that was my problem. And I think I've kind of found my groove. I think I've kind of found like my comfortable position with this game, and that's just kind of facilitating the necessary objectives of the map. And I think that's what it's all about. You know, it's not meant to be overly complicated. I was complicating it with you know, my misunderstandings of what was expected of me, and I was making it hard on myself. It's not the first time I've done that with a game either. That's the old normal game couch guarantee. So once I stop here... Oh my god, look at that. Once I stop here, yes, I pick out a load. We can only carry the 3. So we will carry the 3. Adding that weight almost flipped me over. Let's get the heck out of here. You know, I contend that if this were a real log site, parts of this area would be paved. Right? I mean, you know, blacktopped like it would be blacktopped, right? Come on. So, what's the quickest way to get from here to here? I could try crossing the plains. That's straight south. What if I did that? Can I just do that? I mean, there is kind of a path to the lumber mill right between here. I don't know, man. Can I just do that? Look at those woods. Do I want to try going through that? That seems like a nightmare. I'd be a freaking hero, though. If I made it out the other side of that, they'd be singing my praises. You know what? Let's try it. Lots of trees. I'll go through this like it's a puzzle game, you know? I think I'm already stuck on one of these stumps. Not exactly sure what's holding me down. Up and over. Yeah, there's all kinds of stumps here. That's the problem. I see kind of a path through. I think that this will be possible. This will be quite the effort, man. Can I get that one to the left? Just to the left. There we go. I'm bottoming out on these stumps, I think, is what the immediate problem is. Whoa, hey, whoops. Let's see. What was that I was just saying about making things harder on myself? I almost feel like I want to pop in that Jeep behind me and give myself a push. I think there's a stump underneath me. I think that's what the problem is. I don't think it's that I'm like stuck in the mud. Yeah, this is a bad idea. Let's back up. You know what? Now I can get momentum. Get out of here with that. Momentum! Go! Yes. Parking brake. Release. Winch. Let's see here. I think that this is possible. No one ever said it was gonna be easy. my god. It's right there. Stuck on a tree. There we go, dude. Oh my god, that's so sweet. Probably won't want to try that again, but I'm glad it worked at least once. Because that was pretty cool. Up and over. What am I stuck on? Oh, for God's sake. These rocks. Just like bottoming out on the stumps again. Oof. Don't tip. Crossing these plains is like the cherry on top of the mud sundae. Sometimes you might even get up into third gear. In a lighter vehicle, you could probably hit fifth in this thing. These plains. Fourth gear. First person for a little while. Man, this is scary. It's the thought that you could flip this thing. Imagine this in VR. That'd be pretty cool. This would be a pretty cool game in VR. Alright, you can do it. Come on. Alright, so park on this hill. I think it's pretty solid here. Parking brake just so I don't slide around. What am I looking at here? I can't go through that in front of me. That would be ridiculous. Whoops. Nope. Get back to my B131. I want to move my nodes around. I want to stay to the west of this forest till I get to about I don't know. There's a lot of different options here. I could try to cut through here. There's this water here. Or I could just try to get back to this road that I already took. That looks pretty good to me. We're going to try that. We could probably plow our way through that, through those trees, but I don't know, man. Better safe than sorry. I don't want to have come all this way with these logs and then get the truck stuck or something. It's just like right over that hill. It's super close. As the crow flies, it's super close. I see kind of a clearing in there. Nah, I can't risk it, man. Better safe than sorry, I suppose. Oh my god. felt that thing tipping, man. Oof. It's dangerous out here. It's deceptively easy. Or deceptively difficult, I guess it is. It looks easy, but it's not. I feel like I've almost flipped this thing 20 times. All these fallen trees are not helping. Well, in a way they are helping because they give me traction, but you know what I mean. Why am I leaning so far to the left? It's like I got a flat tire or something. Just barrel through, thread the needle and barrel through. Ugh, come on. I think one of my posts got stuck on a tree. Whoa. Big mountain out there. And this is the proper road. So this is the home stretch. This is one of those little bridges I was talking about. If you don't see these coming up and you only manage to get one side of your tires on them, you will fall off and flip your vehicle. So you have to be super careful about remembering where these are or catching them before it's too late, because those bridges will flip your vehicles. That almost got me last time, if memory serves. All right. Okay. So we have 6 out of 8 loads. We need 2 more. How about we try to... We have a B-131 over there? I didn't realize that. Is that right? How about we switch to that B-131? Oh, that's right. This thing. What is this on here? Utility attachment. Can we take that off? Well, I guess no, not right now because I'm not in a garage. I wish there was a garage up here. I feel like we have this B-131 that I would totally love to use, but I'd have to take it to a garage. Meanwhile, I'm sitting on 2 B-131s that are primed and ready to go. If only there was a garage up here. Install add-ons that carry logs in the unlocked garage. Yeah, I mean, I gotcha. I feel like this log station is completely useless. I was thinking we could use this B-131 and go to that log station and save some time because it's closer to that one than these B-131s are to that log station. So it makes sense from that perspective, but in order to use this one, I'd have to take it back to the garage. So I might as well just use one of the B-31s that are already ready to take logs. It's just a trek back to a log station. I mean, if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. Alright. B131. That's mostly, what is that, north-northwest? This is that direction that I didn't want to enter from, but it may be easier to exit from this direction. We'll just poke our head out and see. I could be totally wrong. I think I can plow these little trees down, right? Yeah, those aren't anything. Some of them are thicker than others, but yeah, mostly harmless. Yeah, this Adams. Cattails, man. Yeah, it's this bay of trees that's the bigger problem. I'm looking for what seems to be the weakest section of this wall of trees. I see a spot to the left that looks kind of open-ish. Not from this perspective, but once I get around there, that's what I'm talking about. Mind my posts. Thread the needle. Nice. And hammer down. Nice. So this forest up here, that's a completely separate, yeah, that's next to the lake. You know, I am going to play around with my waypoints a little bit. How do I select it? Move node. Whoops. Move. No. Ugh. Move node. Okay, here we go. We'll throw that there. Okay. Just so I have some idea. I could orienteer using the compass alone, but the results probably wouldn't vary too wildly. You might think I'm relying heavily on the waypoints, but I assure you, if you compare my use of the waypoints in this episode to previous episodes, you'll see that I've really scaled it down quite a bit. And I'll turn on my headlights. I see a path that I dug through here before. I don't know if that's the path I took down. I don't think I came up through here before, so this must be the path I took down, delivering that last load that I just delivered. Why is it so slow going here? Mud's not that deep. Could be because I'm digging out the same mud that I dug out before. And we're picking it up. This is fine. Moving along at a good clip. It's looking like Fallout a little bit. It's ominous, ominous bloom on the trees. Very cool. still for some reason going super slow through this. And I don't really know why. I do think that trying to get through these trees again is not the best idea. I think that was something that we tried once just to see if we could do it, and we did. There's no really weak spots in the whole of that area. I don't know, man. We might be able to do it. I don't know. Let's see. We're more nimble now than we were before, and we did it before. It's just, I have like 3 minutes left on the clock for this episode, and I really do just want to kind of get there and call it the episode. I'm looking at it now. I can't get through that. For some reason, it looks worse now than it did when we came out of it. You know what? We'll just go around. It'll be fine. Move node. There. 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 And there. I figure we have 3 minutes left on the clock. Better to spend 5 minutes doing this than 10 minutes trying to get through these trees. I have some Hello from the Magic Tavern to listen to, and I can't be spending too much time on this. Offices and Bosses isn't going to play itself. And again, I've said this on previous episodes, but seriously, look at the path I laid out for myself. From here around the whole, like, you know, section of trees here, up around here, and down here. Like, I just started my path on through these waypoints, and I'm already like halfway done. The map, it's like a weird optical illusion kind of thing, where it seems bigger than it is. You know, and I've said that on previous episodes, but it's true. Like, don't get me wrong, these are sizable maps, for sure. But, you know, you look at your map screen and you think, wow, this thing is huge. How am I going to get across that? And you lay out your waypoints or whatever, and you think, all right, this is going to be a bit of a drive. But then you do it, and you're there in like a minute and a half, and you're like, oh, well, that wasn't that bad. It's all about intimidation, because this game works differently than a lot of other games, you know? It's not like we're playing Forza here, you know what I mean? We're doing like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 miles per hour through the whole map. So, like, any amount of effort is going to seem amplified because of that. It can be the smallest thing, you know, like getting from point A to point B. Small effort. But it's amplified by the fact that the terrain is so uneven, hard to get through, chewing through mud and everything, and you're only doing it at, like, you know, 5 miles per hour. So, you know, but you get a good clip going, and then it's over before you realize, you know? So I'm here, and I still have plenty of time to listen to Hello from the Magic Tavern, so it's all good. And this will be delivered on the next episode. I'm going to straighten this out because I'm super concerned about tipping over. Oh my god. Oh, let's not end the episode on a bad note. I just want to straighten this out because I didn't like the way it was sitting. But let's not tip it over now. Got a lot of work done today. Made a lot of progress. Delivered a lot of logs. Instituted a new garage. That was an interesting challenge. I like I said, that was completely unplanned, but I'm glad I did it. I see that the fuel is down a bit, but I really don't think that's going to be a problem to finish off this last run to the mill. I always forget what all these stations are called. But yeah, 169 liters of fuel should take us to the mill. So that'll be the next episode. I would love to just knock it out right now, but I'm going to go ahead and call it the episode, and see you next time. Thanks for watching.